into the seats.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Ducks going up against the Cowboys. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schomp. And today is draft day, Singy. An exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams.
Boog, what's changed in baseball is that draft picks are going to get to the big leagues a lot sooner. They're going to be tracked every step of the way, and they're going to be expected to have an impact. So for teams, they have to get it right because there's nowhere to hide in terms of what did you do with the information, who did you select, and how have you brought them through your system.
First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway and getting to start. Ranger Suarez. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Whit Merrifield looks at one outside there.
First pitch, 640.
And a pitch. Foul ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Next pitch downstairs. 1-0. And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you... Merrifield on the move. That's in for a strike. Gomes, great throw. Caught stealing. No score, just getting started, top of the first. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting third.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs. Garrett Hampson.
Big-time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't wait to watch him run.
Craig Lewis digs in now. Lewis, number 6 on the National League batting average leaderboard. That one's in there, 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Everyone can have a little chuckle there. He's had such a great season. Rarely ever do you see that kind of swing.
And a pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Takes it himself, and the inning is over. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. We go to the bottom of the first. Our starting pitcher in this one, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in is the speedy Brian Roberts.
Leading off for Yosemite, the second baseman, Brian Roberts.
The wind of the pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Scherzer deals. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in.
Batting second, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Swing and a base hit. Roberts rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So up next, Monty Irvin. Good contact guy, good defender. And there he goes. And fouled off. So here's Scherzer. And there's the ball.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Next pitch misses. 2-1. Two and one now. Scherzer deals. That misses the zone, and now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
At the belt and fires. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
3-2 now. Stays alive. The pitch. And he walked him.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Now at the plate, Larry Walker. In there for strike one.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Grounded to third, could be two. Slings to second, plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
That was a much needed double play right there. It gives them a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Willie Stargell getting ready to hit.
Kind of a throwback. no batting gloves.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Nice job behind the plate there. Up the middle. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So man aboard. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Torrey Hunter.
The center fielder, Torrey Hunter.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball one, no strike.
Righty delivers. And another ball. There's a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
First and second, 2 down. Frank Schwindel, the next to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. Good eye right there.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Stargell on second. Hunter on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low. Two on, 2 outs. Bounce to the right side. Lewis picks it up. A flip to the pitcher covering. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. We go on to inning number 2. The Cowboys out front here, 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays.
Leading off for Oregon.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The 1-0. That's down and in. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Next offering is downstairs. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Swing and a miss, and it's 3-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Pickoff move to first, and he's back in standing. First offering, and it just misses. And a pitch. And now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
The next offering misses, and the count is 3-1. And he deals. Well struck left field, back there. Stretches out and holds it in.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Now it's Evan Longoria's turn. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Runner on the go.
Nope.
There's a ball. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. One out and a runner at second. That hits the dirt, and that's ball two. That one missed. Tying run at the plate. That one ripped. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter,
Here's Kike Hernandez. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That one drilled left field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
I got my blessing to get the blessing from the brethren.
ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Yan Gomes.
Leading off for the Cowboys, the catcher, Ncaa.
And here it comes. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ncaa wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Nope.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And there's one away.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Noelvi Marte takes a ball here as he stands in now. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. And there's the strike.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Here's a 1-1. Inside, and it hit him.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
Roberts stands in now, looks at that one inside.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. The throw. Tag. And he's out. Kicks and deals. And it's fouled away. Fouls one off. 2-2. And he grounds one back up the middle. What a stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Back here at American Family Field. Now it's the second baseman, Garrett Hampson.
For the Dubs, the second baseman, Garrett Hampson.
And the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-1. That one fouled off. 0-2 now. Popped up right side. And it's caught for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
So digging in, Gabriel Moreno. Ground ball up the middle. Marte collects it. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, left fielder, Whit Merrifield.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Whit Merrifield. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering misses the mark. The pitch. Just off the inside edge. Kicks and fires. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit.
Leading off for Yosemite, the third baseman.
Here comes the pitch.
LeMahieu.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
Stays alive.
Starting to get some pretty good timing on that breaking ball, but he's going to have to stay ready for a fastball. Don't want to watch one go right by you.
Next offering upstairs.
1-2.
Scherzer ahead 1-2. Into center and a base hit.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Pitch was on
Now
the
batting,
outside,
left
didn't go
fielder,
the other way with it, but
Ncaa.
still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball, though.
Monty Irvin will hit next. He reached on a walk his first time. First offering misses badly for ball one. Righty to the plate. Runner takes off. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering misses. It's 2-2. And a pitch. In the dirt, but kept close. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
And here is Larry Walker. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. That one's in there, 0-1. LeMahieu, the base runner at first with one out. Next one off the plate inside. And now it's even 1-1. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. The pitch. Got him looking. That's out number 2.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And now it's going to be Willie Stargell.
Nice, no try to let hope in. Oh God, my memory potent. Only heat was all left open. Me and Sin on the 98 coasting. Blow the gas out, try to let hope in. Now we got too much flavor.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's down and away. Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one back there. And out of here. He circles the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
Sure, there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Now batting.
And the batter now, Torrey Hunter. Swings through that one, 0-1. And the righty deals. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And that one missing low.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Next offering is down low. And the count's even at 2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Leading off for Oregon, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Suarez back to work. There's a strike. In the air, right side. Walker makes his way towards it, squeezes it, and there's one down.
The first baseman, number 4, Greg Lewis.
And now Craig Lewis.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
And a pitch. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next pitch is downstairs.
I got to count 2-2.
At the belt and fires. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hunter sizes this one up. Racing, makes the catch. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 24, Willie Mays.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Mays.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
And there's a foul ball. And now the lefty fought off foul. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, caught. Back here in Milwaukee, John Ncaa and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Frank Schwindel.
The designated hitter, number 18.
And the right-hander back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Righty delivers. That one hit to right. Hernandez moving under it. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Ncaa.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Yan Gomes. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Yan Gomes waits. Falling behind 2-1. Out towards right center field. Mays under it. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 2 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Noel
Marte now at the plate. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
In there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that one fouled off. Two outs. Towards first, Lewis handles the chance, tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Over to the pitcher, inning over. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. The Ducks in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And the pitch. That misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Next offering is down low.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And here it comes. Foul ball there. And a 3-1 on the way. And that one is in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he deals. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Evan Longoria getting ready to hit. Flied out to center in his first at bat. Base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Now, Enrique Hernandez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Longoria leads off first with 1 away. High fly ball right field. Walker going back some more. That's out number 2.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Garrett Hampson.
Here's Garrett Hampson. First time up was a pop out. Foul ball.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. pitch. And delivers outside. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the second baseman, Brian Roberts.
Leading off for Yosemite, the second baseman, Ryan.
The right-hander back to work. And ball one. Movement in the bullpen, Aaron Carroll getting ready to go. Newhouser warming up as well. The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. The 1-1. Next offering misses down and away. Left-hand batter waits. That misses. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Max Scherzer is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So they turn things over to the righty, Aaron Carroll. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right-handed reliever.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that one gets away at the plate. And the runner stays where he is. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Here comes a 3-2. In the air, right field. A little bloop single. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And now here is Monty Irvin. Gets under it and pops it up. Base hit and a run in to score.
Back-to-back singles, really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
Now it's the right fielder, Larry Walker.
The right fielder, number 33, Larry Walker.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, you know, perhaps is going to be in the rotation. maybe a long relief guy to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Guy out there sees a power hitter take that kind of swing. He's got to be thinking, is this guy trying to set me up? Now let's see if he can make an adjustment.
And the 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Willie Stargell, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and he just misses. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. Good eye right there.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Next offering is fouled back. LeMahieu over at second. Irvin at first. 1 gone. Hernandez turns, moving to his left. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now Torrey Hunter. Center field. Mays. Long run. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And that is that. 5 innings complete. The Cowboys out front 5-0. Back here at the ballpark, and here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Leading off for Oregon, the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
The pitch. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And a pitch. And it's 1-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. That to right. Walker racing over to make the catch.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome. It seems like within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Merrifield.
Next to hit, Whit Merrifield. 1 for 2. Fouled off. He was late. At the belt and fires. That one out to right. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ahmed
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Lined, and that's a base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at first, and the batter now, Craig Lewis. Next offering is down low. Ball one. Kicks and fires. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Check on the runner. Rosario gets back easily. Here's a 1-1. And another ball. Here's a 2-1. To third. LeMahieu picks it up, throws to first. Out number 3.
Let's take them higher now, take them to a higher ground. Against all odds, that you can't tie us down. Stronger, baby, now we don't cry it loud. All we know is how to get it started when they rounds. Yeah, and this is more.
Back here at American Family Field. And now the DH, Frank Schwindel.
For Yosemite, the designated hitter, number 18.
The wind of the pitch. Ball one low. Righty to the plate. That's a strike, and it's a ball and a strike. And the right-hander deals. So now 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Ripped on the ground to second. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, catcher, Jan. Go.
Now it's Yan Gomes.
Okay, you asked for it. About to go no string ab on him. I'm from that bully where bullies were quick to spaz on him. That's me, homie, fatigues on me. Streets in me.
That one's in there, 0-1.
All ones the count.
The wide to kick the pitch. Down the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Out to short, Rosario over to pick it up. The throw to first, 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Noel V.
2 outs, base is empty. And now, Noel V. Marte. First pitch just misses.
Ball one, no strike.
And there's a ball. The wind to kick the 2-0.